The night shift at Memorial. I worked as a night nurse at Memorial Hospital back in 2019, and what I'm about to share happened during my third week on the job. It's the reason I switched to day shifts. That night I was doing my 3 a.m. rounds on the fourth floor of the geriatric ward. Everything was normal until I reached room for 116. The monitor at the nurse's station showed the patient was stable, but something felt off. As I approached the room, I heard humming a soft, gentle lullaby. I assumed it was coming from one of our elderly patients, but when I opened the door, Mrs. Peterson, our 83-year-old patient, was sound asleep. The humming continued. I checked the bathroom empty. The window was sealed shut, standard protocol for that floor, but the humming was clearer now, and I could swear it was coming from the corner chair, where family members usually sit. Then the temperature dropped, not gradually, but suddenly, like someone had opened a freezer door, the kind of cold that makes your breath visible. The humming stopped, and Mrs. Peterson's eyes opened. She looked directly at the empty chair and smiled, saying, "Thank you for staying with me, Margaret." Margaret was her sister who had passed away in that same room 2 weeks earlier. The next morning, I checked Mrs. Peterson's records. She had the most restful night sleep since her admission, and her vital signs were the strongest they'd been in weeks. I later learned from a veteran nurse that room 416 was known for this phenomenon. Apparently, several patients over the years had reported being sung to sleep by a gentle voice, always at 3 a.m., always a lullaby. The thing that makes this story stick with me isn't the ghost, it's that every patient who reported hearing the singing recovered faster than expected. Some say Margaret never really left. She just changed roles from patient to night nurse.